What's up everyone? Today, I'm ranking every Saiyan transformation from Dragon Ball, all the way through Dragon Ball Super. I'm only covering the Saiyan forms for now because, let's be honest, there are way too many transformations in the series, just to cram it into one video. However, if this video does well, I'll drop a part 2 where I cover the rest of the forms, so stay tuned for that. That's enough yapping. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps the channel grow, and it helps me create better content for you guys. Anyways, let's get a ranking. And before we even begin anything, I just want to say that this video is opinion-based, obviously. So if you see a transformation that is like, not in the right place where you think it should be, just don't get triggered by it. It's nothing personal. It's my opinion, and it's okay to have an opinion. Just know that. Anyways, let's get into it. As you can see, these are my tier list names. We got the GOAT, perfect form, no pun intended there, I think. Solid but lacking, meh, could be worse, and absolute trash. First transformation we got is Grade 8. Now, it's definitely, not really the best transformation now. I mean, it's really cool, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't really, have anything to do with the series anymore, which is kind of sad. I mean, everyone's tails are gone, like there's nobody with a tail left. So yeah, but Grade 8, it's cool. I mean, I put in solid but lacking. I mean, very cool back in original Dragon Ball, so I guess I gotta give it its props. Alright, next form, we have Wrathful, or Ikari, if I said that right. I'm pretty sure I did. But Ikari, or Wrathful. I'm just gonna call it Wrathful, just to be sure. It was actually, I mean, it's basically Grade 8, but just in your human form. But in my opinion, I think it just looks cooler, in my opinion. I'm just gonna put it in, like, would I call it perfect? I really do like the green, like, glow around it, though. It could be better. I can't lie, it could be better, but you know what? I guess I gotta put in solid but lacking. I want to put in perfect form, but it's just the green glow. Your eyes are yellow. It's not bad. Next transformation, Super Saiyan, the OG. Now, come on, we gotta put in the GOAT. What are you talking about? It's literally the most iconic form in Dragon Ball alone, besides Ultra Instinct, but we can debate about that in another video if you want. Maybe. But, come on, it's Super Saiyan. Who's gonna put in absolute trash? If you put it in trash, you might be on something. I am not even gonna lie, but Super Saiyan, fire. No other words needed. Alright, we got Super Saiyan Grade 2 next. It was actually pretty cool to see Vegeta try to go beyond the Saiyan limits, but it only had its uses, and he got, like, bodied by perfect cells, so, I gotta put in solid but lacking. I'm sorry for all my Vegeta fans. I love Vegeta, but come on, he absolutely got bodied, and I'm pretty sure after he got bodied by Cell, he never used this transformation after, if I'm not mistaken. Now we got Super Saiyan Grade 3. Does it look cool? Yes, it does, sometimes. Only on future Trunks, in my opinion. But, does it do anything for the show? Absolutely not, and that's why it's absolute trash. If we're going off looks, it would be meh, could be worse, but if we're being real, what did this form really do other than tell us that trying to be bulky isn't the way to go for Super Saiyan? So, I mean, can you really doubt me on that? Probably not. I mean, we can debate about it, but I'm not gonna waste much time on this. It's Grade 3. It's just a bulkier version of Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 2. The GOAT. Man, Gohan in Super Saiyan 2 just looks so good. You can barely tell, like, who's in Super Saiyan 2. Like, Goku and Vegeta, you can barely tell. Well, kind of with Goku, but Vegeta, you can't really tell with Vegeta, I'm sorry, but Gohan looks the best in Super Saiyan 2. You can prove me wrong, if you want. But Super Saiyan 2, it's goated. You know, the scream, the transformation itself, just goated. Like, what else do I need to say about it? Next, Super Saiyan 3. I'm gonna say it's a perfect form. Why? Well, Super Saiyan 3 is, in my opinion, one of the lacking forms. It looks sick, let's not get it wrong. It would be in the GOAT, but it's kind of lacking in my opinion because it only has so much screen time, other than like the Boo saga, of course, and recently Daima, which was pretty cool in my opinion, but I don't know. I don't really know if I would put in the GOAT. I feel like I should, but I'm just gonna put in perfect form in my, like, for right now. I might change it later, but yeah. That's just how I feel about Super Saiyan 3. I mean, Goku kind of like pulled it out of his bag like last minute, so I guess you can say why it kind of falls to perfect form, but yeah, it's still a very great transformation. Let's not doubt that. Super Saiyan 4, the GOAT. Now, if we're talking about Goku Super Saiyan 4, it's the GOAT. If we're talking about Vegeta Super Saiyan 4, you gotta put it in perfect form because technically he kind of cheated his way there. And I'm not saying that's wrong or anything, but it's just like not a Vegeta thing to do when you think about it. Vegeta is more of like the training type of person, so you really think Vegeta is gonna cheat his way to get Super Saiyan 4? I mean, he really had no option, so I guess I can't really blame him, or else he was probably gonna die. But I mean, hey, Goku Super Saiyan 4, go to transformation. I really enjoyed this form, in my opinion. It's one of the best forms out there in Dragon Ball. Next up, Super Saiyan God. Another form I gotta put in the GOAT. As simple as this form looks, it is just beautiful. The aura is like beautiful, like best aura for a transformation in the series, besides Ultra Instinct. Again, but Super Saiyan God, it brought the series back with Battle of Gods, and I actually really enjoy that movie. It's one of the best movies, or one of the best Dragon Ball movies, I should say. It's definitely in the top 5, in my opinion. Again, just to not trigger anyone if I already triggered like thousands of people, which I doubt I already did, but maybe I did, who knows. But definitely one of the goated transformations in Dragon Ball. And it's really underused in my opinion. It really should have more screen time. The thing about Super Saiyan God is that it just has no screen time, but whenever it does get screen time, it's so cool. And I know it got its own arc, but that was only like a movie. It was for a movie, and then in Dragon Ball Super, it was only what, like, if I remember, it was like only like 10 to 11 episodes. I might be overshooting it there or undershooting it, but I'll put the correct answer on the screen. But yeah, it's still underused. The last time it was ever used was in the Broly movie, and that was a while ago. So whenever the series comes back, if we're moving past like the Boo saga or whatever, since Daima decides to go back, please let Super Saiyan God be in the series more. I want to see it more. And that brings us to the next transformation, Super Saiyan Blue. This form is the reason why Super Saiyan God doesn't have enough screen time. And I feel like it should have, like, Super Saiyan Blue should have like been held off until, like, I don't know if this is wrong to say, but I feel like it should have been held off to the Goku Black arc. In my opinion, I feel like that's just the better choice, or at least the Universe 6 tournament. Goku did not need to pull out Super Saiyan Blue fighting Frieza. Just in my opinion. Either way, Frieza was going to run out of energy, and Goku really could have just used Super Saiyan God and still win. Or Vegeta, because, you know, yes, Toriyama decided to troll Vegeta out of getting that dub, but Super Saiyan Blue, I'm putting it in perfect form. Why? Because every time this it can never really get a win besides like getting help. Like it gets some wins, but like, I don't know. It kind of just stole the spotlight from Super Saiyan God. I'm not saying I don't like Super Saiyan Blue. I think it's a cool transformation, but I don't know. You take screen time from my favorite transformation, it hurts. Next up, Super Saiyan Rose. Oh man, doesn't this form look sick? And that's why I'm putting it up there. I know it's just Super Saiyan Blue but pink, but come on. Goku Black is cold, especially with the scythe. Like, don't even get me wrong. Yeah, Super Saiyan Rose is better than Blue in my opinion, because at least Goku Black was like bodying Goku and Vegeta with it, so, hey. Goku Black is sick, I just can't lie about that, so, yeah, moving on. Super Saiyan Rage. If I were to ask you, what did Super Saiyan Rage actually do other than look cool in some parts of the series? What would you say, you know? What answer would you give me? Did this form actually really do anything other than kinda defeat Merge Zamasu? I mean, yeah, it looks cool, but you don't understand the backstory of this transformation, which is what I don't really get, because all of these forms have some sort of, like, background story to it, kinda. Yeah, but this is, like, really the only transformation on this tier list that, like, has no backstory to it. You don't really know why this form exists. The Trunks literally could just go Super Saiyan 2 and you wouldn't even know, and it would still be the same. So, I gotta put it in absolute trash. It looks bad that Trunks has 2 forms in absolute trash, but come on, Trunks, you gotta have a better back than that. I'm sorry. For all my Trunks fans, I apologize, but man, Super Saiyan Rage is just absolutely garbage. In some scenes, I guess. Next form, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. Or Evolution, whatever you want to call it. Man, it could be worse in my opinion. You know, it could be in solid but lacking, but we only seen it once, which was in the Tournament of Power. I mean, it looks cool, but I guess Vegeta just, like, he really went into his emotions and let it all out. And that's how we got Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. What I really think Super Saiyan Blue Evolved is just Vegeta using Super Vegeta and Super Saiyan God together. I don't know if that's right or not. I mean, that's just my theory, but yeah, that's how I feel about Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. But yeah, that's really it. Last but not least, Legendary Super Saiyan. I gotta put in perfect form. Not that I dislike it, but I have my history with Broly, so let's just say that. But that's really all that I have for this tier list video, so wait till part 2 to see how that goes. And if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.